Rise and shine, everybody, of course! What is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and I hope you guys are in a fantastic day. Welcome on back to another episode of Minecraft PS3 Edition. Hope you guys are in a fantastic day. Of course, last time we did a pretty gosh darn cool thing, which was, of course, beginning to redesign the front of our house, and that is what we will continue to work on. We're going to continue expanding this place and making it lovelier than ever. Right off the bat, I want to get this out of the way. The awkward moment of where I was using this to dig wood. I don't know why the whole time I thought that this was selected. Sometimes I feel like I gotta pay attention more often in terms of like to the actual bar down there. So my apologies about that, I know a lot of people were brought that up that, hey, stop digging wood with a shovel. Then again, some people were like, what can you do? The man loves shovels, which was kind of funny. But nonetheless, of course, before we get to today's episode, we gotta address the Blitz Army Wall of Fame. So, of course, at the end of every episode of Minecraft PS3 Edition, what I do is I ask you guys a question, a quick kind of brain teaser, something along those lines, and then you guys answer. All the people who answer correctly, all their names get aggregated into one random name generator, and then I pick one person at random, and he or she is victorious. So far, we have had 6 victorious contestants, and today we will find out who the victor number 7 will be. So first off, of course, last Monday's question was, which word, when pronounced wrong, is right, and at the same time, which word... I think it was something like, I can't quite recall because I read it off, but it was something like this. It was something along the lines of which word is pronounced wrong is right and pronounced right is wrong. And the idea behind that is, of course, the correct answer is actually the word wrong, because when it's pronounced correctly, which the victor of this question explains this, so actually, let me announce the victor first. So, of course, the victor is, I believe it's a male, because the name is Brandon. So let me actually go ahead and enter the person's name. I bet you everybody who's named Brandon right now is like, oh my god, it's me! Oh my god! Well, the winner is Brandon Millard. That is the fella who is victorious of question number 7. And he explains it really well, which basically is wrong, because if you pronounce it right, aka correctly, it is pronounced wrong, quote unquote. The word but is added to confuse you. Yeah. So the idea was that which word is pronounced wrong is right, but at the same time if it's pronounced right is wrong. So the idea is that obviously with the word wrong, it's a kind of play on words there with the words right and wrong, really to kind of, you know, throw a little monkey wrench into the whole situation. And I don't know, I just really like that little challenge there, and I had plenty of fun with that. And to my surprise, many of you guys got it right. I mean, I'm not trying to say that I'm surprised that many of you got it right in terms of like, oh, I didn't think most people would get it. I just thought there was a bit of a trickier question. Like at first when I just heard it, I was like, oh, and I had to actually think about it for a little moment there to figure it out. So I was really surprised when the first about 300 answers or so were all correct. So that was really, really nicely done. Overall, I think we had an overall about, 600 submissions this time around. So about the same amount as last week's episode. Maybe we could break that on this week's episode. And of course, speaking of breaking things, we're going to be doing a lot of breaking around the house, but furthermore, breaking records. The last episode of Minecraft PS3 Edition got 470 likes, I think, within 24 hours. If we could go ahead and break that record with this episode, that would be absolutely spectacular. So why don't we go ahead and aim for, I don't know, let's say 500. I think that's an attainable goal. I think that's a reasonable number. So let's see if we can get to 500. Now, before we get to constructing and building and getting stuff done, we need to have a little bit of a munch. So let's go ahead and eat that steak right there. And now let's get to work. Let's get to busy work. Busy work. Yay. We're going to need plenty of trees, of course, again, because in order to construct our house and our design there, we're going to need plenty of wood and plenty of planks, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and chop down all these trees around us. I'm going to put these to a good use, of course. So this is looking pretty cool. By the way, thank you guys so much for the amazingly positive response so far. You guys have been absolutely tremendously positive and, about saying that you guys do like the design of this as well, and that definitely means the world to me. So thank you so much for being kind and enjoying the design as much as I am. So there we go. We designed some planks. Now I think we have plenty of jungle wood planks available as well if we need those. So that's quite lovely indeed. Man, we got a lot of wood now, so we can definitely get to work. So let's begin by, as you can see over on this side, I've done a little bit of design with cobblestone. I'm kind of thinking we should do the same thing over on the other side, which would mean that we need to extend this 4 blocks wide. And now the reason why we're going to do this, and we're going to need this anyway, is because eventually the Blitz Army Wall of Fame is going to run out of room, and we're going to need to make more room. So it makes perfect sense to actually go ahead and start expanding our home and start to build that into our design. So there we are. I don't know, I guess I could put this down there just to keep everything symmetrical, right? Okay, so now we get to the idea, obviously, of how far out do we want to extend this. Oh no, that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me, knowing that there's a hole down there. There we go. I know that that's a weird thing. I know some people wouldn't even pay attention to that, but I don't know, me and my OCD would just kick in and be like, nope, you forgot to do that. You forgot to do that. You're gonna fall through, and someday a creeper's gonna okay, speaking of creepers, this creeper blew a ginormous hole in the floor here. That's awfully dangerous and not very nice, Mr. Creeper. We're definitely gonna need to be well aware of any creeper action down the line. So let's go ahead and extend all this over to here. So basically, we're just going to kind of lay out this front piece. And what I'm thinking of doing is actually kind of starting to build up onto the house over here as well. Because if you haven't, maybe this is one of those episodes that you're just tuning in now, you've never seen an episode prior to this, I'll show you in just a moment what I'm talking about. But inside the house, we do have plenty of kind of ideas going in terms of storage rooms and such. But what I'm thinking is actually turning the outside area here to a storage room, because the storage room that we have is very, very, very small. And furthermore, I thought that we could turn that little area into maybe like another bedroom or another room in the house or something, you know, instead of having it be what it is right now, which is a storage room. So that's why I'm basically going to be extending these platforms quite far out. And you'll see that in just a moment. Let me actually go ahead and run on into the house and show you what I'm talking about. So as you can see, we've got this little bed area, then we've got our cooking station, our crafting table, some armor. But then here's our kind of, I guess this would be our storage system. But I don't know why, it just feels very tiny, and what I want to do is I want to tear down this wall and then make this into a bedroom, maybe, so that we don't have our bed just kind of in the center of the room as you walk in, and then we could have like a little living room over here and stuff. So that's the idea, and that's what we're going to be working towards over the next little while. But in the meantime, let's get back to work and let's get rocking on some more assembly work. So let's see. Alright, now I'm wondering, maybe what we want to do, sorry, is to extend the cobblestone walls in such a... Wait a minute, did I mess this up? Did I go too far? I think I did go a little too far, didn't I? Ay, carambas, what was I thinking? I was not thinking. This is not supposed to be wood. This all is not supposed to be wood. This is supposed to be cobblestone already. Right? Yep. Ay, carambas. Symmetry is important! Then again, I like asymmetrical designs, but I think that in this scenario, symmetry is quite important. So that's why we're going to go ahead and chop down all this. And then what we shall do is we're just going to go ahead and lay out some cobblestone so that we can kind of, you know, use that as a little guiding line. Guiding line? Is that a word? Guiding line? Not if it's pronounced that way, it isn't, Blitzwinger. But we'll use that as a little guideline right there to know how far... Ooh, I see an apple! Oh my god, I gotta get that apple. Come here, apple! I want to eat ya. Oh no, it hid from me. Where's the apple? Oh, we have actually a couple of apples. Delicious apples. Even though we don't want to be eating right now. But you know what? After all the heavy-duty lifting that we're going to be doing today, we might as well have a little snack, reward ourselves with a nice, delicious apple. So that should be quite lovely. Down the line, of course. In the meantime, though, we're just going to continue laying down some of these planks. It's really shocking how quickly you run out of these planks. I mean, you just think to yourself, wow, I had 64 planks and now, bam, all of that is gone. So it's pretty crazy to think just how quickly you run out. But there we go. This is starting to come together now. This is starting to look quite lovely. Man, I love the fact that, like, in Minecraft, it's so cool how over time, like, I like, what I love to do is, like, let's say 20 episodes down the line or something along those lines, right? We're going to look at this and we're going to be like, oh my God, look at all the stuff that we built. Like, it's just going to be so satisfying to look back and see all the kind of hard work and all the, you know, all the heavy duty thinking and designing and redesigning and reassembling, assembling and all that. And then you just realize, wow, that, like, it all pays off and it just looks so wonderful. And that's what I love about Minecraft the most, is that process of, like, once you actually see your creation fully completed, it just looks awesome. Alrighty, so speaking of looking awesome, since this is a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot elevated, what we should do... Oh, it's going to autosave in just a moment now, so we're going to obviously have to wait for that to autosave. There we go! Used to scare the heck out of me. By the way, you'll notice that I turned up the gamma because a lot of people were asking for me to do that, and I told myself, you know what? Since so many people are asking to do that, I took that to heart, and I did exactly that. I turned up the gamma so that you guys would have an easier time actually seeing stuff. Particularly in nighttime, because a lot of people were complaining that in the nighttime it is awfully difficult to see stuff. And you know, when I was looking back at the video and I was editing, and I was like, you know what, it is very, very difficult to see. And as much as it does create a cool atmospheric feel of kind of, you know, fear and everything, I don't really like the fact that you can't see. I mean, that takes away from the video, so that's why I decided to go ahead and turn up the gamma. So let's see, we do have some cobblestone over here, don't we? Yep, actually we have plenty of cobblestone, which is awesome. Cobblestone, cobblestone, gravel, cobblestone, sweet. Okay, so I'm going to grab all that cobblestone because I know we're going to use it all. And it's going to be very, very handy. Whoa! Looks like I'm not making it back to the house anytime soon. That's not good. Okay, well, we'll chop that down later. Oh, only I would pull that off. Only I would figure out how to do that, right? Of course, guys. You know, at this point, I'm the Hulk designer. If the Hulk ever played Minecraft, that would be me. He would just be like hitting everything, destroying everything in the process. I'm the Hulk of Minecraft. That's what I am. Okay, so that being said, whoa. Okay, that's a very loud airplane above my building right now. You might have actually heard it there. My apologies about that. So... this is starting to look very nice now. Okay, I'm definitely liking the way that this is coming together. So we're just going to go ahead and take down some of this stuff here. And let's see. So we'll go ahead and lay down all this cobblestone here. I'm going to fix that in a moment. I just don't have a pickaxe on me right now, so don't really have a way of doing that at this very moment. Hey, what you doing here, chicken? How's it going, buddy? Wait a minute. Why did I let him get away? That wasn't too smart. I just let that chicken just walk on by. We could have let that chicken either become lunch or put it in our farm, or in a chicken coop, right? Alright, so this is starting to look very, very, very promising, and I'm definitely starting to get excited about all the possibilities of where this design is going to lead. So what I think we should do is we could build this out, right? To be 2 blocks high, and you know what? Where are those jungle plank wood, or jungle wood planks, I should say? Oh, no! Don't drop that sword. Oh, that's a very valuable sword right there. We barely used that thing. So what I would like to do is just to add a little bit of different color to this, you know, just so that things do look a little different. Kind of the entranceway here. We will have it designed like so. Oh yeah, I need to take that pillar down, don't I? Because now that looks just awkward. So you'll come up over here, and then we've got this little walkway. All right, okay, so how do I do this? This is a little frustrating for me, because I don't want to fill up all of that, because that would be a bit of a waste of wood, to be honest. So what we'll do is we'll only fill it up to this point. Okay, there we go. So... chop that down. Then we're going to use some more cobblestone. Cobblestone for the win! Gotta love that cobblestone. It's been helping us out for a while now, which is awesome. Oh no, that's going to bother me. That is definitely going to bother me. I need to put at least a jungle wood plank here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. No. Okay, even though nobody's going to see down here, I don't know. It's just my OCD, as I always say. Just something about me knowing that it's not completely well done is going to bother me. There we go. Okay, so it already bothers me at the fact that I didn't plug up all this area. So it's already frustrating. I'm like, oh! But again, it's not particularly exciting just watching that. So that's why I'm trying to skip over those areas. And I probably will end up coming back to this and fixing it on my own time. So that being said, now we're going to build out the actual walls of the house here. And this will go out. Whoops, Wolfie. Sorry, buddy. I really did not mean that. I really did not. Okay, so, man, we are just completely smoking through this cobblestone. I'm kind of starting to get nervous about the fact that we might not have enough to build everything out. Oh. Was that a very upset wolf? Is that the problem here? I'm sorry, buddy. Please don't be mad. Sorry. Do I have any bones? I'll give you a bone. Oh, I don't have bones. Sorry, dude. As soon as I have some bones, I'll give them to you. I promise. I promise you these. Okay, so this will get built out outwards. Did I do the same over here? Okay, perfect. Just making sure that I didn't mess that up. Okay, so the idea behind this is gonna be... Whoa, what did it even attach to? I don't understand that. Okay, I definitely need a pickaxe, because I need to be able to chop down all this cobblestone quick in certain occasions, especially when I mess up and misclick. Okay. Now I'm kind of feeling like I would like to get some sand so we could have a glass ceiling, because I think that would just look really awesome and would give us a nice view as we walk on out to the front foyer. Okay, so this is looking pretty promising, actually. I'm definitely liking the way that this is starting to turn out. Let's go ahead and actually hit this cobblestone down. Come on, get out of here. It's not going to give up, is it? There we go. Okay, nice. So, this has got some potential. This has definitely got plenty of potential, actually. So, I'm very happy right now. Okay. So, I think we went, what, 3 blocks high? So we'll go 3, and then we'll put out, basically, I guess, a glass ceiling. I don't know. I haven't decided. It's so difficult. So difficult to decide at this point. It really is. Okay, there we go. That's much better. So we're just going to go ahead and continue this. Oh, man, it's becoming nighttime. This is bad. But on the bright side, you guys can see the far better gamma. So now, even though it's nighttime, we can still see, which is so exciting, I guess, to me. It's like, yay, I can actually see stuff as I do it at night without the use of a whole bunch of torches, which is actually a nice change, to be quite honest. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and put some more extra torches. Oh, wow, look at this. It's really cool how much nature is, like, really attracted to our home. It seems like a whole bunch of sheep, wolves, chickens, cows, pigs, all just like to hang out around our house, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so this is definitely looking pretty cool. Now, my idea basically is to create this whole area into rooms. So basically, what we could do is we could have a storage side, let's say on this side of the cobblestone, right? But, for example, we could put some doors right there, right, that could lead. Basically, I want to separate the jungle wood planks from the oak wood planks. And there we go. This is going to work actually lovely, I think. Hopefully. Okay. I didn't think that through. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to put a block down to actually make it up here. Alright. That is definitely looking promising. So as you can see, the idea behind this is to kind of start to build onto our house and kind of add to the design, add to the complexity of the house, but at the same time, add to the functionality of the house, because it feels like a lot of the functions that we have in our house are kind of somewhat useless. So that's why I wanted to really change that and make sure that we start kind of making it like a really cool home, and a home that makes sense to that kind of we want to be in. So right here, we're going to put some doors, right? And then what I'm going to need to do is probably extend this wall as well. All right, so we'll put the door right there. Bam, there's one door. Bam, there's another door frame. And then right here, I'll probably create a wall that will kind of come down the middle and go all the way to the sides. Maybe on an angle, actually. I think that could actually work really nicely. Wait, if I just did this... Alright, let's see. Let's just see the shape of this thing. Let's see how it would look. If it doesn't turn out well, we can always tear it down, obviously, right? I mean, that's what Minecraft is wonderful for! Nope, it's not wonderful for that, I can tell you that much. Okay, I need to chop this one down quickly, so that we can get an overall understanding of the look. Oh, wait, but the problem is, if I do that, there's gonna be no way into this room, is there? Oh, man. Well, that kind of stinks. So, maybe the only other workaround to this would be to actually build out the wall here. Oh, yes! Okay, perfect. This is gonna work. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll build out the walls like so. Alright? Okay, wait. We need a pickaxe! That's what we need! Well, first of all, we need to figure out a way inside the house where that pickaxe is contained. So, that's a pretty good starting point. So that's where I'm going to start, is by getting a pickaxe. Did a bird just land on my window and start squeaking? Because I could have sworn I just heard it. Yep, there is a bird there. Which is kind of oddballish. It's kind of weird. Usually they don't come here, but okay. Sounds cool to me. Sounds cool. What's the word, guys? Bird. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stop myself from doing that. But yeah, okay, so this is looking very, very promising. I think that this is definitely a very, very solid idea, especially because if we just chop this down, and we'll have our third door frame, or maybe actually we'll leave this without a door frame. So we'll have kind of a storage room here, let's say, maybe some sort of another room over here, maybe like another storage room or another, maybe a weapon storage facility, something along those lines. And I think that this is pretty gosh darn promising. So with that being said, of course, it is time for us to get to the question of the week. So of course, if you want to be put on the Blitz Army Wall of Fame, leave your answer to the following brain teaser. Of course, you leave your answer. On top of that, leave the nickname that you would like for me to use for the question if you were to win. So of course, listen closely. Here it comes, guys. If it takes 6 men 1 hour to dig 6 holes, how long does it take 1 man to dig half a hole? So if it takes 6 men 1 hour to dig 6 holes, how long does it take 1 man to dig half a hole? This is definitely a lot more tricky. I'm trying to throw a little bit of a curveball towards you guys and see if you guys can manage with this particular brain teaser. Looking forward to hearing your answers. Of course, guys, smash that like button if you enjoyed today's episode of Minecraft PS3. Stay tuned for plenty more Minecraft PS3. How did that Mr. Wolf get up there? Hey, Mr. Wolf, why are you doing there? Why are you doing there? Good English. What are you doing there would be far more correct and would be actually correct. But nonetheless, of course, thank you guys so very much for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Of course, if we could get to 500 likes on this video, that would be absolutely spectacular. And of course, guys, have a fantastic day. I will see you later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.